welcome to Mystery Beers episode number 233 of...
Brutal Battle.
Yes, so this is the final... Let me move this Mystery Beer. This is the final episode in the recording session at the beach, Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, with Kyle Norman. And as we promised, there will be yet another new game.
Last new game, yeah.
Kyle Norman original. TM, trademark.
Copyright.
And of course, as we've been hyping, a third collaboration beer between Bruery, Terreux, and Dogfish Head. And this one's kind of a merging, in a sense, of the first two. In 2 episodes ago, we had This Is Ridiculous. 1 episode ago, we had This Is Mrs. Ridiculous. And this one is Kisses Betwixt Mr. and Mrs. This Is Ridiculous. And it is a mixed culture Saison ale with Pinot Noir grapes aged in a French oak foeder. So before we started recording, we read that and we were like, wait, what's the difference between this and the last one?
Sounds like the last one, yeah.
It does. The difference is the last one was mixed culture sour aged with Pinot Noir grapes in French oak foeder. This is a mixed culture Saison. So it's kind of like taking the Saison of the first one aged in oak and the Pinot Noir grapes of the last one aged in oak. So.
Mix the first two together and you get the third.
In a sense.
Yeah.
Hence is Kisses Betwixt. Yeah. Which who says betwixt anymore?
Yeah. So we'll see if this one's the best of the three or
the worst.
Yeah. Or the middle.
Or the middle.
Because our options are kind of limited there.
Yeah, the problem is in my mind, everything's either the best or the worst. You know what I mean? In this day and age, it's all so polarized. It's just...
If you're not first, you're last.
Yes, exactly. If you don't love it, you hate it.
Ricky Bobby.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's talk about this one. A lot lighter in color than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
I thought there'd be like a pink tinge like the last one.
It's lighter than the last one, but darker than the first one, which would make sense if it's a mix of the two.
You could tell me this is an IPA.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's pretty orange, and it's kind of hazy.
Orangey yellow.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, and the head on it's nice and fluffy white again.
Yeah, a lot of head. A lot of head. It smells funky. Like a lot of funkiness.
Yeah.
Decent amount of tart lemon, but it's not crazy. It's
little bit
medium.
A little bit of a straw scent in there, too.
Yeah, I agree with that. Definitely Saison.
Yes.
Like very, very Saison-y.
Yeah.
And as I smell it...
A little sour.
Yeah,
it
a little bit.
Sour.
More tart than sour, I think. But it's becoming, as I continue to smell it, it becomes more and more barnyardy. Like more funky.
Yeah, which makes sense with the Saison.
Yeah. I'm definitely getting a lot more of that straw.
Yeah.
It just, as you continue to sip it, that becomes more and more prominent. I don't think I could say that I smell the Pinot Noir grapes, to be honest.
No, I don't smell a whole lot of fruit other than a little bit of lemon.
Yeah. But the oak is starting to come through.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
But it also smells kind of clean on the finish. Refreshing, clean.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. Because the first one or the second one, I don't remember which one, but one of them kind of stuck in my nose for a while. This one doesn't really.
Yeah.
This one doesn't stick in my nose as much.
Yeah. Lots of Saison character, though, on there. Let me try it. Oh, it's a decent sour.
Yeah, I'd say it's the most sour out of the three. Yeah. But it's not crazy sour yet, though.
It's coming off a little appley.
A little bit.
Anything like a little apple juice. It's not like a acetaldehyde type apple because it's not like a green apple flavor. It's more of just like, like Gala Honeycrisp type, whatever.
A little woody on the finish.
Yeah, I get that. I get a lot of Saison too.
I was going to say cardboardy, but I think it's woody. I don't think it's cardboard.
Yeah. Yeah, and cardboard has definitely a bad connotation.
Yeah, and that's why I changed it to woody.
Yeah. So it's good. I'm not so much tasting the Pinot Noir grapes as I am getting the tannins from the skins of the Pinot Noir grapes. I get that. And there is kind of another fruitiness mixed in there, but I can't identify it as Pinot Noir grape. I would just assume that's what it is.
If you chew it, you do get the grape. You do get the grapes if you like really chew it and really work that air into it.
Oh, yeah.
And then I see what you're saying. You get it kind of over all your tongue, and then when you swallow it, you just get that nice burst of grapey grape skin tannic flavor.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
I think the problem is the Pinot Noir grapes were so much more showcased in the last beer that I'm kind of looking for a little bit of that in this, and it's way more subdued.
Yeah.
It's good. I like it.
I think this is my favorite of the three.
Really?
I'm going to go with this is my favorite.
Okay.
Just because I like the funk from the Saison. I like the tart from the sour. Yeah. I like the grapey that I get on the back end of it. I like that little bit of funk. So I like this one quite a bit, actually. This is probably my favorite.
So I definitely like it.
And this one is 7.6. So it is basically right in the middle.
Okay.
The other one was, 7.2 or something?
So for me, it falls in the middle.
It was 8 something
of my ranking. I like it more than This Is Ridiculous. And I don't like it as much as This Is Mrs. Ridiculous. This Is Mrs. Ridiculous is my favorite of them just because I feel like it's such a nice fusion of beer and wine. And I just really liked the amount of Pinot Noir grape that came through and that oak that came through in that one.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah,
this is still quite good.
Yes, I stand by this. This one is my favorite. It is a little bit lighter.
Yeah,
but I kind of like that because then my mouth isn't quite as phlegmy. It's not quite as dry as the first one was.
Yeah,
so I enjoy this one quite a bit.
Awesome. Okay, well let's enjoy the final game. Then. Nice. Now break it down for me.
Okay, so this one is called Abbrewviations. Okay, so it's all sorts of different abbreviations that we find in the beer world. Okay. Whether you see it on a bottle.
Oh, this is going to kill me.
Or whether it's during the brewing process. I'm not going to lie. Some of these I threw in and I'm like, yeah, that son of a bitch will never get this one.
and I probably won't.
And then there's some that I'm like, yeah, I mean, everybody's going to get some of these.
Okay.
So, what I'd like to do is I'd like to give you 2 points per round. There's 17 of these. Okay. But they'll go quick.
Okay.
So 2 points per round, one for telling me what it is, another for telling me what it does.
Ooh,
okay. So, we'll use number one as kind of showing you what I'm talking about. So number one would be ABV. So what does ABV stand for?
Alcohol by volume.
Okay, so you get 1 point. So what is alcohol by volume?
How much alcohol is in the beer?
Yeah. I have how fast it fucks you up, son. That's what I have on my list.
Well, and let me, on that note, point out that this game would have been easier for me in the first of these episodes.
I saved the most difficult one for last.
Yeah. I'm going to have a hard time now because I've been going through a bunch of beers and I'm definitely feeling it at this point.
So you see what I mean by 2 points?
Yes.
So one for telling me what the ABV actually stands for, another one for telling me what it is.
Cool. Okay. I'm down. I'm in.
So number two, you ready? So this is really number one.
This is where I'll actually record.
This is where we actually record some points. All right. So number two is IBU.
International Bittering Units.
Yep. International Bitterness Units. Yep. So what does that actually mean?
How bitter a beer is.
Yeah. How much bitter, how much hops you're going to, well, not hops, how much bitter you're going to perceive in that,
definitely.
beer. Yeah.
So I got two.
Yep. Scale is from 0 to 100.
Yep.
Because anything over what is it 100 or 150?
100 is where it tops off at where human palate.
That's where we stop perceiving it, right?
You can
but the scale
make
goes,
a beer higher,
right?
But we just can't perceive it taste wise.
Yeah. Okay. So number three, once you tell me what it is, it's kind of self-explanatory, so you don't need to actually tell me what this one does.
Okay.
So number three is BA.
Barrel aged.
Aged
in a, usually a spirit barrel.
Some sort of
but sometimes it's just referred to for just barrel with, has not been in spirit. Like
an unused barrel. Yeah.
So I get 2 for that?
Yeah, you get 2 for that one. All right, number 4, DDH.
Double dry hopped.
Double dry hopped.
Meaning it has been run through dry hopping twice.
What is dry hopping?
Well, okay. I guess I'm not 100% sure on how everyone does it, but I know my first indoctrination into dry hopping was with hopback amber ale with Trogs. And what they would do is they would literally run the beer from the tank through a cone, that had a bunch of dried hops in there, and they would just run it straight through.
Correct.
So
dry hopping is anything after the boil.
Right.
Right. So, well, after it's been boiled and cooled down. So usually either during or after fermentation is when you would add dry hops. Mm-hmm. So, anyway.
I'm taking 2 for that.
You're taking 2 for that one. Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, that was good. All right, number 5. OG.
Original gravity?
Yep. And what does that mean?
Oh, God. Okay. So this, I'm going to have to reach back to what I was reading when I homebrewed like over 5 years ago, and then never went back.
Yeah.
So, original gravity has something to do with how you would calculate ABV in the end. Correct. I believe.
Correct.
So it basically has to do with so whatever the
you're so close.
I know whatever the original gravity of the beer is.
Minus the final finishing gravity or the final gravity.
Right. You figure out what the final... I don't remember the actual, like,
and then there's a multiplier that tells you the ABV, yep.
But I remember doing it when I had my beer.
But what is original gravity?
Okay, hold on. The original...
What does it measure? What do you measure?
Fermentable sugars.
There we go. Perfect.
Boom.
Perfect.
There we go. Thank goodness.
So it measures the amount of sugar in the wort before fermentation.
Yes.
Then you measure after fermentation, and then you subtract them, and you run it through a calculation, and it tells you the ABV. All right, number 6.
I'm making life mistakes right now, by the way.
It's all good.
Pouring more of this beer.
Yeah, I'm not pouring more because I gotta drive later.
Yeah.
So number 6, SRM. M as in man.
Okay.
SRM.
I know what it does. I know what it is, but
I
always have a hard time remembering.
You can
what
still
it
get
means.
1 point then.
It's like... Okay, I'll just say what it is first.
Okay.
Because that's what I know. It's the measurement system for the color of a beer.
Correct. So you get a point for that.
But standard...
Whole?
Something measure. It's... Standard rumination measurement. I don't know.
I appreciate the cow reference. I do. It's standard reference method.
Reference. There you go.
Standard reference method. Yep.
It's been a long time since I looked that up.
Correct. And for everybody that doesn't know, 0 is water, and 50 is like really, really dark. So 20 would be like a copper color. Yeah. Yep. So it's usually somewhere on that scale. You can get above 50. But you don't have to. All right, so now we're going to start getting into some things that are a little more obscure.
Okay.
AAU.
Something A and then the periodic table symbol for gold. AAU.
AAU.
Average aeration units.
You got unit. The first 2 not so much though. This stands for alpha acid unit.
Oh, alpha acid. Okay.
So if you can tell me what alpha acid unit is, I'll give you the point.
So, well, I just know that there are alpha acids and beta acids in all hops.
Yep.
And I believe I looked this up some time ago. The alpha acids...
Reach back, Carlin.
I believe the alpha acids actually dictate how bitter it will be.
Correct. It's the hot bittering
goes
potential.
in like chunks of percentages on a scale.
Yes. Yep.
All
It's
right,
the
so
hot bittering potential is the AAU, the alpha acid unit. All right, ready? Number 8.
Yep.
DME. DME.
I've heard that before.
I'll give you a hint. It's something used in the brewing process. Some people use it in the brewing process. Not everybody does. Some people do.
Dick measurement evaluator.
It's called a roller, Carlin. Come on. No, it's dry malt extract.
Yeah, I wasn't going to get that one.
Dry malt extract.
So I can tell you what it is.
Sure.
So usually malt extract is syrup.
Yes, they call it goo.
Yeah.
Generally.
So I assume it's the powdered version of a malt extract.
Correct.
And which will be your malt base for the beer.
Correct. So yeah, it's just it's used to increase the original gravity.
Got it.
Yep. Good job. All right, next one. DMS.
Dry malt syrup. No, dimethyl.
Yes.
Oh crap, what's the S?
S.
Oh, crap.
Think of your periodic table. What is S on the periodic table?
Dimethyl sulfate. That's right.
Sulfide. Yeah, dimethyl sulfide. And what is...
It tastes like cream corn. It's disgusting. It's a defect in beer. It's nasty.
It's that cooked corn off flavor in beer. Exactly.
Would you give me the first point or no?
Oh, yeah. I'm giving you the first point for sure.
That's up to you.
That was good, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've had DMS in a beer before, and it sucked. It was terrible.
Yeah.
It does taste like cream corn, and it's garbage.
Yeah, it would be awful.
It was actually a Bruery beer, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, it was... had to be about 3 or 4 years ago.
Okay.
It was actually the bourbon barrel-aged 8 Maids of Milking.
Wow.
And then I had another bottle of it, and that one was fine.
Okay.
So no trace of it.
That's good. That's good. All right, number 10 is ESB.
Extra special bitter?
Extra special bitter, yeah.
So, okay. So describing extra special bitter. I mean, it's a...
You can go pretty broad with this one.
British style?
Yeah, it's an English style beer.
Yeah, it's just it's kind of like a bitter pale ale.
Yeah.
Is kind of how they have it.
That would be a flavor profile, yeah. Yeah, English style of beer is all I was looking for.
Okay.
Yep. All right, so number 11, going back to the brewing process, HSA.
Ooh.
HSA.
Probably not going to get this one, but I do need to come up with something entertaining to pull out of it.
It's a hot sandwich, asshole.
Yeah. Horrible scum accumulation.
Nice. Good guess. So close.
Yeah.
It's hot side aeration.
Oh, no. Hot side aeration.
Yeah.
I don't know about this, but I'll make a guess. I would assume it has to do with when the wort is heated, because that's when it's hot. Mm-hmm. Shouldn't be hot after that.
Correct.
So it's after the wort's done. I guess just how much oxygen ends up being introduced into the wort itself when it's cooling.
Okay, and I will give you the point if you can tell me if it's good or bad.
It's a bad thing.
It is a bad thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, it's exposing hot wort to oxygen, and it does cause some problems in the beer. That's basically what it comes down to. Yeah. All right, next one. TA. TA.
Titties and ass. No. TA. I don't.
This might actually even be like a chemistry term.
Top aeration.
No, that's a good guess, though.
Yeah. I don't know.
Titratable acidity.
Oh.
Titratable acidity.
Well, this goes back to what I know. I'm making a guess, obviously, but this might go back to what I know about wine. Because that's how I started getting into different alcohols. I was big into wine first.
Okay.
So I know that in wine, tartaric acid would typically be literal acid crystals that would form on the bottoms of wines if the acidity was a certain level. Okay. So what's TA again?
Titratable acidity.
Titratable acidity. So I guess I'm going to guess it would mean that if a beer becomes acidic to a point where actual acid crystals, tartaric acid crystals can form.
It's a good guess. It's wrong.
Okay.
But it's a good guess.
It is a good guess, I will say.
The TA number is kind of like the SRM number.
Okay.
It's just how tart or sour the beer is going to be. Yeah. It's their measuring stick.
I tried to make it way more complicated.
You did. Yeah. You got that it did deal with sour, though, which was good.
Yeah.
All right. BBL. BBL.
See this all the time.
I can see those wheels turning. You do see it all the time.
I see it all the time. Yeah. I know it's the abbreviation for like how many barrels you produce.
It just means barrel. Correct.
Yeah, but why?
Why
is it BBL? Why didn't it just be B?
I don't know.
Or just B.
But it's barrel. So how much is a barrel? That's what you got to tell me to get the second point.
How much is a barrel?
How much is a barrel? So when a brewer says we produce 10 barrels of beer a day, how much is a barrel?
100,000 gallons?
31 gallons.
I don't know. I have no idea.
100,000 gallons. All right, number 14 is AG. It's a part of the brewing process. Generally, home brewers talk about the AG. Their beer being AG.
After gravity.
No. All grain.
All grain. Oh my god, I do know that.
All grain.
Dang it.
No goo.
I should have known that one.
Yep, no goo on
I
this
hear
one.
all grain all the time.
Yeah.
In home brewing terms.
Yep. All right, so this one you're probably going to know what it is, but you might not know what it actually stands for.
Oh, but I know what air grain. All
grain. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you can have the point for that one.
Okay.
I mean, it's pretty...
Yeah, I mean, you're using all grains for your... You're not using, like, syrups and extracts.
Right, no DME.
Yeah, exactly. It all ties in.
All right, so the next one is pH.
Oh.
What does pH actually mean?
I know what it has to do with. It has to do with the... Is pH... I don't even know what it stands for.
Right, that's what I said. You'll probably know what it is, but you won't know what it stands for.
It basically has to do with the balance of acidic versus alkaline.
Yeah, it's acids and bases, correct.
Yeah.
So you can get a point for that, but what does pH actually stand for?
Phosphate homogenation. I have no idea.
Potential hydrogen.
Potential hydrogen.
Potential hydrogen.
I don't think I ever knew that.
Right.
I don't think I've ever even heard that.
I didn't really know it until I started getting into like home brewing. And then I started reading books about pH and potential hydrogen. And it makes sense because whenever something is really acidic or really basic, it's the hydrogen that interacts. So the potential hydrogen is what reacts with whatever it touches. So,
by the way, I bet if Colin Hikes is listening to this episode, he knows all these answers.
He's probably
just like, you idiot.
He's screaming at his radio right now.
Exactly.
No. All right, so this one I was totally in the dark with this one.
Okay, well then I'm definitely not going to get it.
HPLC. Yeah, so this one was above my head.
HPLC.
I found it in one of the books I was reading. Yeah,
I know I've seen it places before.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even going to guess what it means.
High performance chromatography.
Yeah, no way.
So you got to tell me what it does.
No way I'm going to get that one.
You can have a guess to see
High
what it does.
performance chromatography?
Correct.
Is it a way to measure the performance potential of yeast?
No, that's a good guess, though. It evaluates the carbohydrates in the beer.
Okay, there you go.
Yep, evaluates carbohydrate content.
Got it.
All right, and the last one is degree P. What does the P?
Degree P?
Degree P. So the little degree sign and then the letter P.
Degrees per million? I don't know.
No, degrees Plato.
Plato. Oh,
Plato.
God. This is where it goes back to, I wish I remember more from my home brewing and from what I read for home brewing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what does degrees Plato mean? When a beer moves so many degrees Plato, what are they saying?
Because I hated all the mathematics of doing home brewing, to be honest.
It's kind of fun. It's half the fun of it.
Degrees Plato has to do with like percentage makeup of fermentable sugars.
Correct. Goes back to ABV. Yeah. Yep. You can actually calculate ABV by degrees Plato.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's just how much fermentation is actually taking place. Yep.
That was it?
Yep. That's it. Okay, that's all of them. How'd we end up?
So points against were 13. Points for were 20.
So 20. You won again.
Dang. Some of those were kind of easy, though.
Yeah. So. The beginning ones were pretty simple.
I would kind of more count myself as probably hitting even, maybe. So.
No, man, you won fair and square. It's all good.
Oh, my God.
It's all good.
Okay.
Nice. You were batting 1,000. You won all 3 games.
Whew.
I'm going to have to go back to something harder now.
Well, we can do what I was talking about lining up beers and trying to guess all those ABVs. That'd be fun.
That would be a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. I've been trying to think of something like tactile to do.
Yeah.
But that's kind of hard, especially when it's an audio podcast. So.
Or you could have me guess SRMs.
Oh, my God.
That would be terrible.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
That'd be so terrible.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, let's close this sucker out with
mystery
what
beers.
We usually do. Yeah, mystery beers.
All right. So this First one is very hazy.
It looks like...
seeing through it.
What does it look like? What did I say when I was pouring it?
Oh, shit, I forget. Juice something. Juice bomb.
That juice, brah.
Yeah, that juice, brah.
It's like that juice, brah.
Yeah.
I'm just lightly making fun of the Haze boys.
Yeah.
The Haze bros.
I mean, it's hazy and it's yellow-orange.
Yeah. If this is not a New England-style IPA, or as people say, hazy IPA, I will be shocked.
Yeah.
Although, who knows? It could be not that.
Oh, it is hoppy. Very hoppy.
Ooh, yeah. It smells kind of sweet, too.
A little sweet, a little hoppy.
Ooh, there's a little bit of a caramel mixed with an onion.
Onion?
Like green onion.
I don't get that one bit.
But it smells good.
I get a little bit of piney.
Yes. I definitely get pine. I definitely get like a juicy, orangey.
Yeah. I would also describe that smell as resiny.
Yeah. You know, there's definitely a resiny note. I think it smells good. I think it smells very good.
That smells wonderful, yeah.
Definitely smells like one of those highly aromatic, hazy IPAs. Maybe even a double with how strong that nose is. That nose is so strong.
It is. It's really strong. It's nice.
It's really awesome. Ooh, I feel like I smell mosaic in there.
I don't know if I could pick out a hop, but it smells really hoppy.
A lot of times with mosaic, I almost get a little bit of a caramelly portion.
Yeah, caramel
smell
usually comes from the grain, not from the hop, but
okay, I guess it smells really good.
Yeah, to dig into it, man.
Real good.
Yeah. That is a little caramelly.
Mm-hmm. A little bit.
A little sweet. A little hot. Very low bitterness.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as
very
you would
low.
assume.
Yeah.
From that juice, brah.
I think you got the name of the episode.
That juice, brah.
That juice, brah.
I know there are people probably listening to this now, like, stop making fun of me. I say that all the time. I'm sorry. I think it's dumb when people say that juice. I'm sorry.
Anytime you use the word bra is not.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I throw in the bra because I think when people call it dad juice,
yeah,
I think it's ridiculous. Sense. So tacking bra on just makes it even more ridiculous.
Yeah.
This is good though. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a bit of a sweetness to it. There's a lot of that pine mixed with like a juicy orange. Mm-hmm. And then, that bit of kind of a caramel.
Yeah. That malt backbone.
I like it.
Yeah. It's a little lighter than I expected it to be.
Yeah.
I expected it to be a little thicker, but it's a little lighter. It's not bad.
I would say, I would definitely say that the aroma outperforms the flavor.
Yeah, I agree.
And I find that, though, a lot with hazy IPAs.
With that juice, bruh.
Yeah. The juice, bruh.
All right, so the second one.
It's good, though. I like it.
The second one, when you poured it, had a massive pink head.
Yeah, it looks like red-brown now, kind of. I don't know.
Yes. Yeah, reddish, pinkish, brownish.
Yeah, like almost a little crimson-y.
Crimson.
Looks like pomegranate juice, maybe?
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
I don't know.
Cranberry juice.
Whoa.
Oh, no.
Kind of smells like cranberry. Feels real tart and fruity.
It smells tart and very fruity.
I feel like I smell raspberry.
Pomegranate, like you said before.
Yeah, I could say that. Blueberry, raspberry, pomegranate mix.
Yes.
Lots of berries. It's just like all the berries.
I swear to God, a bird just hit that window.
It's possible. It is the beach. Yeah,
you're right. Blueberry, pomegranate, raspberry.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what it smells like. With a decent tartness on the nose. There's a decent sour tart. Well, more tart, but decent tart. It smells good.
It does smell really good. I'm gonna try it.
Juicy. A little lactose maybe on the nose too, because it's a little creamy-ish. What is...
I'm very confused.
There's a particular taste on the end that's weird.
Yeah,
really weird.
You still get the raspberry blueberry flavor from it. You do.
I get all those berry flavors.
It's not as tart as I expected it to be. It's a little tart, but not bad.
Yeah, and it's got a little lemony note with the tartness, which happens a lot with tart or sour beers. there's just something weird on the end.
Mm-hmm. I do get a little bit of the malt in it.
There's something... Okay, the very end...
Is there vanilla, maybe?
I don't know.
A little bit of vanilla in this?
But the way it finishes for me on the end is, like... Not offensive, but, like, really low-grade blue cheese.
Oh, no, I don't get that.
It's weird.
I get fresh blueberry up front. I get real fresh blueberry up front.
It's blue cheese on the end. Definitely. Blue cheese. I'm telling you. I don't think it's in the beer. I think it's unintentional. But to me, that's what I taste on the finish.
I don't get blue cheese at all. I'd say maybe a slight vinegary on the end, but I wouldn't say blue cheese.
I also get a flavor like the fruit had stems on it still. So a little bit of like a woody, vegetal-y, like sticks, kind of on the end. Go along with the blue cheese. It's weird. It's good and then weird. Like, that's how it tastes to me.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't get
good
blue
up
cheese
front because it's all those berries, and then it finishes odd.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's nice, though. I actually really enjoy that. I think it's good.
It's okay.
Like I said, I don't get the blue cheese, so I really enjoy it.
I don't know why, but I get it. That'd be crazy if it was done with blue cheese, but I don't think so.
That'd be awful.
Well, it makes the first beer even sweeter.
Yes, it does.
But it's good.
Yes, it does.
Okay. Numbers.
I think I got them. I think I know where I'm going.
Okay, you go first.
I'm going to go 4 for 1.
Okay.
Or for A.
Yep.
5 for B.
Okay.
Because I do like B a little bit more. I like that fruit character to it. And the A just falls a little flat, like you said. The nose was so good, and then all of a sudden, like, you taste it, it's a little watery and a little flatter, and it's not quite as good. But I was debating 5 or 6 on B, but I went 5 just because a little bit more sour, a little bit more complexity would have been nice with this beer, but it's still a really nice beer. And I didn't like it as much as I liked that Life and Limb. So that's why I went 5.
I'm going 3 on both of them. They're kind of equal to me. Like I was saying with the first one, like, it's good, but the nose greatly outperforms the flavor. The flavor falls way short of what it's promising when you smell it. Yeah. And that's problematic for me, but it's still decent. Like, I can drink it. Yeah. And B, like I said, there's some weird stuff going on at the end.
I don't get any of the weird.
Well, at the least, you were saying it kind of like fizzles out with the flavor.
A little bit,
at the end. So
finishes clean.
For me, it's not just fizzling. It's kind of weird. I don't know. But there's a good upfront flavor. So I don't know. That's why it's 3 for me. So
I like B quite a bit, actually.
B is the winner with an overall 4. A, the loser, overall 3.5.
Okay. That's pretty close.
So, do you want to do them both, or do you want to do one? Or?
You do A, I'll do B.
Okay.
Since I like B a lot.
I'll do A.
Okay.
Loser, overall 3.5 is...
That's still not a bad score for this episode, actually.
No. It is Key Brewing out of Dundalk, Maryland. 4 Rights. It's a New England-style IPA.
Yep.
7.2% alcohol.
Surprise.
Triple dry hopped.
Ooh, TDH.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Forgot that acronym. With El Dorado, Azaka, and Hallertau Blanc.
Nice.
So that's that.
Beautiful. And then I'll take
the
care
winner
of...
Overall 4. Obviously some sort of fruited sour.
This is Ante-Up Black Currant Sour.
Who? Doesn't even look familiar to me.
Antietam Brewery.
Oh, Antietam. Okay.
I'm not familiar with
Antietam. We had
Antietam.
their raspberry wheat, I think it was, on the show.
They're out of Hagerstown, Maryland.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
All right.
I enjoy that one quite a bit.
What was the ABV?
I don't think it says, sir. Oh, 5%. That's why it kind of fizzles out a little bit at the end, because it's pretty low.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm going to take a little more.
Right, that's fine.
That's good.
I don't know. I feel like there's something weird at the end there, but okay. Not my favorite beers to go out on. I think last episode was more fun beer wise.
Yeah, actually, it's a little better fresh poured because Because the bubbles, the carbonation actually kind of cleans it up a little bit.
Does it?
Yeah.
All right, I'm pour it.
So it's a little better with a little more carbonation.
Yeah.
Because after you swirl it a little bit, it gets a little phlegmy. But
I see what you're saying.
Kind of cleans your palate a little bit.
I see what you're saying, but I still get blue cheese. I swear I still get blue cheese.
Well, it was not done with blue cheese, at least. Thank you, Antietam, for not putting blue cheese in your beer.
I taste it, though. I'm just saying. Anyway, it's been an awesome run. Thank you very much, Kyle, for the games.
Appreciate you coming down, sir.
Thanks for drinking beers with me.
It's always a pleasure.
We'll have to sort out what we're going to continue to drink, but we've had some good stuff.
Yeah. So. Oh, for sure.
But thank you, everyone, for listening. Go ahead and check us out. We have a Facebook page, but there's not too much done with it.
There's a website.
Yeah, website, brutalbattle.com.
Untapped.
Untapped. Just Carlin Cook or Carlton Malibu, all one word. You can look that way. iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play. Leave us ratings and reviews. That's very helpful. Rebecca does the Instagram. I think it's just Brutal Battle. I'm on Twitter, @BrutalBattle, but I'm putting a bunch of stuff on there. It's not just beer related.
Yeah.
But
your cat also has an Instagram page if you'd like to follow.
Princess Chloe Cat. Yeah, that's right. All one word, obviously. And spread the word.
Yeah.
If you have interest. Oh, and also if you want to get all the archived episodes, the really old ones, you can go to archive.org and just search Brutal Battle, and they're really bad. But
and if you'd like to send in any beers for Carlin and Rebecca to try, please
email.
Email
brutalbattlepodcast@gmail.com.
They'll give you an address. You can send them to them, and they'll try them on pod for you.
We'll figure it out.
Let you know what they think, either blind or not blind.
Yep.
Whatever you want them to do. Give them beer.
Yes. We are here to serve you beer-wise. Not really. But anyway, thanks everyone for checking this out. And until next time,
keep it brutal.
This has been a Nerd Circle podcast production.